Determining the formula of a hydrate. Ionic solids from a water solution often contain chemically bonded water molecules. These substances are known as hydrates. Examples of hydrates include sodium sulfate, sodium carbonate, and magnesium sulfate. The formulas for hydrates show the ionic compound followed by a water molecule, usually accompanied by a number showing the ratio of water molecules to the ionic compound. Hydrates lose their water at temperatures over 100 degrees Celsius. Once all the water is removed, the ionic solid is anhydrous, or without water. Using the mass of a sample of a hydrate and the same sample after being heated to remove the water, one can determine the hydrate formula. In a standard problem, you will be given the mass of the substance before and after heating, and the formula of the ionic compound. We will need a periodic table and a calculator to solve these problems. First, you would find the mass of water in the sample by subtracting the mass of the heated sample from the mass of the hydrate. Next, determine the number of moles of water in the sample by dividing the mass of water in the sample by the molar mass of water. Determine the number of moles of the ionic compound in the sample by dividing the mass of the heated sample by the molar mass of the compound. Find the ratio of moles of water to moles of the compound by dividing the moles of water by the moles of the ionic compound. Finally, this number is your coefficient in your hydrate formula. Here are some practice problems. A 15.67 gram sample of a hydrate of copper sulfate was heated to drive off the water. The mass was reduced to 7.58 grams. What is the formula of the hydrate? First step, determine the amount of water in the substance. 15.67 grams of the hydrated sample minus 7.58 grams of the heated sample is 8.09 grams of water. Then divide this by the molar mass of water, 18.016. Now you have the moles of water in the substance, 0.449 moles. Now determine the moles of copper sulfate by dividing 7.58 by 84.3139, getting 0.0899 moles. Now determine the ratio by dividing the moles of water by the moles of copper sulfate, getting 4.994 moles of water per mole of copper sulfate. Since this is very close to 5, we round to 5. Now we use the ratio to write our formula. 1 copper sulfate molecule for every 5 water molecules. There are some practice problems. Pause this video while you solve these problems. The answers will appear on the screen shortly.